Ahoy everyone, and welcome to... Wait for it. Who's that? It's me. Yeah, that's me. There he is. Everyone's favorite orange cat. This song is very jazzy. Well, he's a fat cat, a cool cat. Nobody's fool cat. Look out, 'cause here comes Garfield. Yes, welcome to Here Comes Garfield. This is our movie for the day. Jim Davis, who created Garfield. This was another one I loved from my childhood. Lou Rawls is the voice that you're hearing now. That jazzy voice. I think this Garfield, I don't know. I think he looks the best. I do like the one from Garfield and Friends, but this one looks really funny. Now the person who voiced Garfield, I think...
I hate mornings. I like them better if they started later.
It's Odie. We had at least 2 or 3 dogs named Odie.
You're not gonna live to see your next birthday, you know that, don't you? I hate dogs. Well, as long as I'm up, I might as well have breakfast.
It's weird that Garfield still eats out of a cat bowl.
Rats. My owner must still be lolling around in bed. It's hard to find good help these days.
It is hard to find good help these days. So this one's from, I think, 80s. I want to say 87. I could be wrong. This is how I wake people up.
Hello, anybody there?
Ya da da da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da.
Good morning, sunshine. Welcome to another fun-filled day with your favorite pet.
There's so many quotes in this that I use in real life.
That'd be great.
I'm so happy to own a cat. What would you like for breakfast, Garfield?
Oh, a cup of coffee, Danish morning paper.
Okay, 1 bowl of cat food.
When I was a kid, I thought John could hear him. He was just being a dick.
You know, Garfield, I wouldn't have to feed you so much if you would provide for yourself. Why don't you chase mice?
It's so weird though. Like John can't hear him, but like Garfield grabs his face and stuff.
And I'll show you a cat with bad breath.
So I find that odd.
Excuse me.
John's just had enough. Now, in later Garfield cartoons, they made Odie's neck a little bit shorter. In the early cartoons, it was really long.
The bouquet leaves.
They also, I think, gave John longer hair and also darker hair. It's hard to comment about colors though, because I mean these 80s cartoons sometimes they were like really washed out. So it's hard to say.
Why don't you boys go outside?
He's gonna bash him. Now, the voice of Garfield, the original voice of well, the only voice that I recognize as Garfield. I was trying to think of it before. It's like, oh, Lorenzo Music. That's him. Lorenzo Music is the voice of Garfield. And it's so funny because he sounds so much like Bill Murray. So much so that he played Bill Murray's character in the cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters. And then, obviously, Bill Murray went on to play Garfield in the movies. So, I mean, I think that's full circle. Lorenzo Music, may he rest in peace. That is an ugly dog. It looks like an onion. Now, this is the only Garfield cartoon I had when I was a kid. I didn't. We wanted. I remember me and my sister wanted the Halloween cartoon as well. It was a preview before this, like on the VHS before this played. Garfield's Halloween Adventure or something it was called. And Garfield and Odie dress up as pirates. So once again, I love pirates. So I was. it's just all connected, you know. He's gonna bash him with the cane. That's animal abuse. See, this is back in the day before everyone was too PC. So you could have old men try to bash animals with a stick and... Oh, he's got Odie, no.
Well, just look at you, Hubert. Potted again.
Potted again. That has different meanings depending on where you're from, so I won't go into that anymore. That is an angry man. So yeah, we wanted the Halloween Adventure, but we never got it. I didn't watch it until I got older, and it was really fun. It's worth watching. It's kind of creepy, a little bit creepy. I don't think can you take away domestic animals? I suppose they're not wearing collars.
Come on, let's get out of here. Odie, make a break for it.
Odie's dumb. Poor Odie.
Odie, you're so stupid you don't even know you're in big trouble. I may never see you again.
You're so stupid you don't even know you're in big trouble. Uh-oh.
Oh well. Good riddance, Odie. I never liked you much anyhow. 10,000 dogs in the city and I have to live with Tweedledee the Wonder Dummy.
Tweedledee the Wonder Dummy. Just so many quotes I use in real life. John really likes the color blue.
Garfield wants in.
When I want in...
I want in now.
Hey Garfield, where's Odie?
So yeah, as time went on, Garfield, the character, the artwork in the cartoons, he got skinnier. So if you notice here, he's like really, really fat. But in Garfield and Friends, he actually has just like a pot belly. And he sits down a lot in this as well, which is like more in line with a cat. Like, see how he's always like crawling or, kneeling or whatever. In Garfield and Friends, he's more like standing up. Like he's got his... So in Garfield and Friends, his legs would be hanging down the front of the couch. Or the sofa, recliner, whatever you want to call it. But here it's very more cat-like. So it's not really a complaint. I mean, either one works, but this one's more, this one's more like a cat. This is more realistic, I guess you could say that. He's starting to miss Odie now.
Someone who drinks out of that toilet. I remember when Odie and I were just puppy and kitten.
Yeah. Memories are made of this. I like how they've got like eyelashes just to show that they're innocent and cute. Oh, this is a really cool segment.
What's that? Could it be? No, it couldn't.
See, this is another one, like
No.
another example of a cartoon from the 80s that had music numbers. But once again, you know, they're all so well done that, you know, I can't really complain. Like when the music's good, like in a cartoon, like it, you know, I don't mind. Like you can actually buy the soundtrack to this movie. That's how good it is. I mean, Lou Rawls, like obviously that's a name that knows about music. It's not like his name is, you know, Chester, can't hit a note. Chester can't hit a note. The animation's just really good. Like, it's so simple, but it's really good. It's very much in line with the old Charlie Brown cartoon. Here we go. Why is there food out? You're gonna get mice and you're gonna get cockroaches. Lemons. I once left a whole bag of lemons in my room, and they went bad, and I thought I had ants.
No sweat, Sarge. I'll take that machine gun nest out with my trusty bazooka.
This was so fun.
So this is what it feels like to be potato salad.
Blah.
Red.
Whatever shall I do? Wherever shall I go? Take me to your leader.
Speak to your leader, thing, or I'll atomize your face.
So this is fun, like how he's playing with the food. It's interesting that he ate the bananas but nothing else. John must be rich, he has a lot of food in his house. So he's just taking a nap, I guess, before he gets some more food. That's me. Look at all this food. Pretzels. Catsup. But it says cats. Muscats. Lasagna. I like how he eats lasagna. And I don't know if it's in this one, but he always leaves a piece. And then he like flicks it up and eats it.
Oh, very well. I'll just have dinner right here.
Let's see. There you go. He always leaves a piece and he flicks it up with his finger. There you go. I never liked lasagna until recently, so I finally came full circle in the Garfield way of life. Oh, I believe he's. Oh no, I won't spoil that. I was going to spoil it, but we'll wait till the second part. So yeah, this was a VHS that had two, like, I guess you'd say like short films, because I think they go for about 20 minutes a piece. This was the first one, and then there was a second part, but they blended them so well that it seemed like a one whole length movie, or at least that's how I remember it. City Pound. Look at his feet. That's a really cool effect. Nice touch. See, even Garfield agrees. Yeah, it's too hard. Time to go home. How can you not love Garfield? It's classic. Okay, spoilers. It's the saddest scene in movie history is about to happen. So, yeah. Can he squeeze through the bars? Okay, here we go. I like how he spat on his fingers just to pull the key as hard as he could.
cigarettes on you?
What kind of a question is that?
The cat
I
wants
don't
cigarettes.
know. It's just something you're supposed to ask when you're in the slammer.
Oh, it's just something you're supposed to ask when you're in prison. There's Odie.
Back off, Odie. You're the reason I'm in this fix.
Hey, fella, take it easy on the mud.
Who are you and
Look,
what
it's
business
reverse
is it
Garfield
yours
and Odie.
anyway?
My name is Fast Eddie, and this
Fast
is my
Eddie. Oh my god, that's
associate,
where that name came
Fluffy.
from.
And if you must know, you should be nice to the mutt there because he's the next to go.
Go where?
Look, pal, this here ain't no good shit.
That's a really creepy looking cat.
This is the city pound, and if no one comes to claim us, it's if you know what I mean.
That's really disturbing, but sadly,
How long does
very
Odie
true.
have?
Till dawn.
Let's change the subject, okay?
Oh, sure. Would you like to talk about needleprint?
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, that would be nice.
You'll have to excuse my
Classic
associate.
slapstick.
It was his lack of smarts that got him here to begin with. Couldn't be housebroken.
And you?
I was, you might say, between owners when they caught me roaming the streets. There are many
I always
interesting
liked that,
stories behind
that
why these
bulldog.
pets is here. Fido there was
Fido.
not on a leash. Rocky happened to be
That's
up the
normal,
neighborhood
just a different
dog.
color.
Charlotte sharpened her claws. On a King Edward V.
Oh, this next one is so fun.
And Weird Lonnie is in here for impersonating a moose.
Weird Lonnie.
Well, it's time to hit the sack. Sack? What sack?
Damn, sack. This part's so
Come on, Odie.
sad.
Let's get some sleep.
I don't want to watch it.
Don't worry, old buddy.
I regret this.
You'll be
This is the worst decision ever. No. So yeah. The Garfield movie was pretty bad, wasn't it? I think the first one was alright. The second one was a bit bad. I mean, the first one wasn't the worst movie ever made, but you know, I mean, it could have. I don't know. I think the Scooby-Doo live-action movies did better. Here it goes. Regret my life. Don't want to watch this. Don't want to. No. No. This is truly the saddest song and also the saddest scene in movie history. Ow! See, it's nice to see that, you know, when they were younger, they were actually friends. That door. Look how nice the scenery is. Like, it's very simple, but it's just, it looks painted. So that's what's nice. Like, it's really a nice contrast between the characters. I like how there's like a path where they've been running for so long. So I decided to watch this because it was actually National Garfield Day, I think Thursday. So Thursday or Friday, I think, was National Garfield Day. So I thought it was appropriate to watch this.
No, you can't take Odie away.
Let them go, you fool. If you try to stop them, they'll take you too.
I'll I'll see you, Odie,
Here's the saddest scene in movie history.
somewhere. So long, old friend.
People say Tony Stark's death was the saddest thing ever, but they clearly haven't seen this.
Come on, get in line.
And back to happiness.
There's a family coming in to adopt a cat.
See, that's the thing, you know, cartoons from the 80s, you know, they could be sad, they could be scary and everything, and they could still be enjoyable. And they could have good music and everything, but cartoons these days are just all, where's the rock? And it's like right next to them. Yeah, okay. No emotion. No lessons, no morals. But, whatever. I'm not going to rant about it. I'm not going to get political.
She has good taste.
She sort of looks like a Charlie Brown character. The girlfriend, Sally, of, oh sorry, the sister. Yeah, it was Charlie Brown's sister, but it was Linus's girlfriend. Or she wanted to be his girlfriend. Why does what? And then we get a happy song as soon as they break down the door. He had red hair. Together again. Together again, my one and only. Oh, there's a sail. Poor John. Together again, my friend, just you and me. Together again, my one. Ah, see, that's nice.
Well, I suppose you boys had a big night singing on the fence, chasing cars, while I
Singing on the fence.
and worried myself.
It's funny because Garfield literally sings on the fence. Literally.
I thought so.
Ah,
Home is where they understand you.
home is where they understand you. That's true. See, there's good morals and lessons in this show. Jeez, that looks good.
It's pathetic the way some animals beg at the table. Where is your pride, Odie?
Okay, here you go, boy.
Garfield's like, oh, I better try that too.
Oh, very well, Garfield.
It's weird because he gives him bacon and eggs, and he's like, no, I don't like that. Like, what, he wanted the big meat? Bacon and eggs is just as good.
I'm only human.
I'm only human. So that's the end of our there's Lorenzo music. So that's the end of our first Garfield short. So I'll let the credits roll and then I'll come back with the second episode. Okay? So yeah, stay tuned for the next exciting episode. Ahoy everyone, and welcome back to the Garfield Sunday special. So this is our second feature presentation, or the second film in our feature presentation.
Good morning, morning.
Good morning, morning.
Guess I'll get up, wake John, exercise.
So as I said, this came on the
Unless, of course,
same
that floor is
VHS as
I hate
Here
cold.
Comes Garfield,
I'm not
but
getting
it was
up.
edited
That
in a way
floor
that
is the slightest bit chilly.
it felt like
It's
the
freezing.
same film.
Too bad.
Like it felt like a continuation, like one whole movie. I think that was the plan,
I'm
you know.
hungry.
So this was 83 apparently.
Hungry, Garfield?
You guessed it, Buster.
Okie dokie. Here you go.
That's me.
No thanks, I couldn't possibly eat another bite.
Now I feel like egg, eggs and bacon.
Well, it's just another crazy day. The kind that drives the blues away.
Created by Jim Davis.
Bouncing off of the walls, hanging
So I didn't
on
notice as a kid, but the
another crazy day.
like the
Just another lazy, boring, silly
the art and the
just another lazy, boring, silly Willy morning.
the animation of this one's slightly different to Here Comes Garfield. So I'm thinking this one came first in '83, and then Here Comes Garfield maybe came after that, or one or the other. So that looks like my house. I think he launches him into the air. Yeah. There you go. But then he sits on the spring.
So there you are. Where's Odie?
And it sounds like a different voice for John, so...
Boys, boys, boys. Just look at this room.
Poor John.
What am I going to do with you two? Giving you away at the supermarket comes to mind. A one-way ticket to the city pound seems like a good idea. Right now, even taxidermy sounds terrific.
Taxidermy.
I work and slay for you, and do I get any thanks for it? No, I don't. What do I get? A demolition derby in my
A demolition
living room.
derby.
That's it, Garfield. This is not normal for you. You're hyperactive, and that's
You're
serious.
hyperactive, Garfield.
I think it's time for a trip to the vet.
No, no, not.
The vet. That's me when I have to go outside. I fight, so that's me. Poor Garfield. So they're going to the vet, and I believe it's John's on and off again girlfriend called Liz.
Garfield. Garfield, quit playing with the power seat.
Power seat. I don't even think that's like. Maybe it was a thing in the 80s, but I don't think that's a thing now, is it?
Now sit still.
That's me.
That's a good boy.
Uh-oh.
John, what happened?
See how like simple the look at the buildings. Like see how they're all
Hey, watch it.
like crudely drawn, but it surprisingly works. Like I could draw those buildings, but you know I can't draw Garfield that good because Garfield's the main focus. And if you remember from the comic strips,
No vet.
it was literally just, you know, always him on a table or something. There was no big wide open sets like this.
He's out on the town, making some tracks, living alone.
Once again, the music is just amazing.
He's calm, starting from scratch.
Ooh, food.
He's loaded with charm, a cat without fear. Look out, ladies, Garfield is here.
The animation is just so fun.
He's calm,
Like,
This could be my time to howl. Haru, what's happening, baby?
Take a hike, Jack.
Haru. Hey, how about you and me doing something beautiful, darling?
Can it, creep?
Haru. Hey, honey, what's your sign?
Suck air, bozo.
he's out on the
Well,
town.
that's definitely, well, that was me in my single days.
With the world at his feet, but he's cool. He's calm.
He's cold.
I'm cold.
And he misses his house.
I miss my house.
I like how the music
May I
actually
speak with
is
Dr. Wilson, please?
like sort of, it
Yes,
tells the
I'll-
story in a way. Oh, geez, that was violent.
Hi, Doc. This is John Arbuckle.
Sorry,
You know,
if I
Garfield's
could
owner?
censor that, I would.
Garfield, What
Wow.
now?
Well, I was taking him to see you when he
That was
suddenly
horrible,
disappeared,
wasn't it?
and I'm not even sure how.
Especially for a
It was
cartoon.
near the pet hospital there, and I
That's
thought
Liz, by the
somebody
way.
might have brought him in, and well,
Well, what?
I
Played
was
by,
afraid he could have been, you know, hit by
Jennifer
a
Love Hewitt
car or
in the
something.
movie,
Oh, well, in that case, you don't want a pet
which I thought
hospital.
was
You want a
pretty
tow truck.
poor casting.
Well, thanks for your
Like
concern.
sort of like an Aubrey Plaza or a Kat Dennings would have been really good in that role. Like just someone who was deadpan
I can
and
take care of myself.
you know who could play that
In fact,
sarcastic,
might be
you know,
fun to rumble for some exercise.
tough chick role.
Just let someone
I think
try
John was.
give him the
Breckenmeyer
old-
wasn't bad, but he had an annoying voice.
Shadow. I knew
John
it was
should
you
be
all
like
along.
someone who,
Don't ever do that again,
like an
okay?
actor who can play a pathetic role.
You hungry?
I can't really
Me
think
too.
of someone off the top of
Let's
my
find
head,
a
but if I
place
think
to
of
eat.
someone before the end of this episode, I'll let you know. Oh, you know who would be good?
Ah, this
Ray
looks
Romano.
good. Galvanized. Not one of those cheap plastic places.
See, you notice he's going to lift the lid
Bon
because...
appetit.
See how the lid looks different from the rest of the garbage can? That's how you know in old cartoons
You're out of your territory, ain't you,
that guy was
fella?
cool.
Hi.
This is my garbage can.
You mean you eat here?
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that hair? He sort of looks like Gengar, the Pokemon.
For you to have so much, considering the current economic situation. Well, I gotta be going.
It's not that easy. Puffball.
Puffball.
Puffball. Did you
What a
just
good
call
villain.
me
That looks like a villain.
Puffball?
Oh, that offends you? I'm sorry. Lardball.
Lardball.
Well, that does it. Me and my shadow were just talking about getting a little exercise.
That's a scary cat. But, like, I mean, very appropriate, as I said. Like, a very good villain. This part's really well done. They just go back and forth for a while. Is this how cats fight? I'm actually surprised Garfield managed to scare him. I really like how all the cats are different sizes and
This
colours
is
and
not
stuff.
Good.
Run, Garfield. That's creepy. It sort of reminds me of the Warriors.
Come on, will ya? Well, Shadow, I guess it's just you and me. Let's take 'em. Good idea. Wait for me.
So this is a very iconic part here, coming up.
Hey, this place smells familiar.
It smells familiar. Uh-oh.
Garfield,
It's such a nice
Do I
moment.
know you?
think back, Garfield.
Mom?
Mm.
My little boy. My, you've gotten fat.
Hey.
That's funny.
Hello, one ads? Lost and found, please. Hi, I want to run an ad. Missing.
John
A
doesn't seem very
beautiful
concerned.
orange-striped tabby cat of the large bone persuasion, answering to the name of Garfield. When found, he'll probably be hungry. His favorite food is lasagna, but he'll take almost any other kind of pasta dish. Say a deep dish cavattini, heavy on the meat sauce. Let's see. Upon finding Garfield, please contact John Arbuckle anytime at 555-7722. In appreciation, a generous reward is being offered.
This is
I
very
guess that's it.
appropriate.
Oh, by the way, how much will it cost?
He asks how much the ad,
How much?
and he like goes into detail.
In that case, have it read Lost. Fat, orange striped cat reward. Thank you.
So he shortens it to like 5 words. That's very appropriate though. I don't understand what is with newspapers and charging a arm and a leg to advertise.
Oh, good morning, Mom.
Like I remember
minute there, I
in
thought
my
I was
hometown it was like $50 my currency.
Believe me.
Like just so expensive. Like print is basically dead, and they're still
This
charging
place
outrageous
smells so
prices.
familiar. It's just driving me crazy. Where are we?
Why, you're home, Garfield.
You're home.
Home?
Yes. This used to be the kitchen of an Italian restaurant. You were...
Oh, I'm starting to remember. There was a table over there.
Yes?
And there was a stove over there.
Yes.
And a big fat guy with a mustache.
You do remember.
I do remember.
And over there, that's where you were born.
So these two shorts are really good because they, you know, show us the origin of Garfield. Like this shows us where he was born and where like his mum and everything, and the other one shows like when he met Odie and stuff. So they're actually really good if you're a fan of Garfield. So watch this. So, and it's also interesting because he was born in a Italian restaurant. It makes sense why he loves lasagna. So it all makes sense. It's all, you know, it's really...
Now I remember everything.
Follow me, Garfield.
I wonder where we're going.
This is fun. This part's really fun. I wonder if he can get through there. Nope.
I think we found him. Oh boy. Yep.
See, this is...
All right. Oh boy.
See, back in these days, cartoons weren't afraid to be whatever they wanted to be. Like this one's got elements of like sort of a gang movie.
Much smaller than I remembered it.
This is your family, Garfield.
Family?
Family.
My family?
Well, cousins mostly.
Gee, they're so skinny.
Dear, times are tough.
It's
Even
really
for
sad.
Mousers.
Mousers? You mean you
Any chance we get?
Every chance we get.
Yeah.
Come, dear, meet the family. Garfield, this is your cousin Sly.
Cousin.
Hi, Sly. What's happening? How's it going? How you doing? Doesn't seem too friendly.
He's on duty, dear. Sly is our watch cat.
Watch cat, huh? Hey, Sly, watch this. Fun family. I can't wait to.
Dude.
And this is Raoul, your brother.
That's his brother.
Wow, man. That's the first time I ever seen one of them. Part cat, part house. Must be
Pretty
one of them
sure that
house
guy's
cats.
on drugs or he's drunk or
It's pretty
something.
good. House cat.
But they don't explain that, which is, you know,
House cat.
so it keeps it, you know,
Listen,
G-rated.
cool.
But
Maybe we could hang out sometime.
Pardon me, bros. I gotta catch a few more Z's.
like he said, he was asleep. But
This is so
did you hear
great.
that there was
I'm
actually a
just
bottle
having
rattle
fun.
when he hit the ground? So
Raoul is
obviously
well.
he's drunk.
I'm not doing that good myself.
She said Raoul isn't well, so he must be an alcoholic.
Garfield, this is your grandfather.
Grandfather.
Father, I'd like for you to meet Garfield.
Hi, please.
You're soft, boy. Too proud to work for a living?
Well,
So you want to be a mouser, eh, boy?
No, do I?
Well, if you want to stay here,
The
you
cats
do.
all look so.
We have a tradition to
They look so
uphold, my
good.
boy. Your father, your
Like you can tell their
great-grandfather, your
personalities just by looking at them.
great-great-grandfather, we've always been mousers.
Are they here?
They drop in from time to time. Garfield, you come from a long line of bachelors.
Bachelors. I think he was like, the voice actor was meant to say something there, but it never happened. Battle stations.
Get ready to fight, dear.
Fight? You know,
So
there's
now
too
we get
much
an action.
fighting in the world.
There's too much fighting in the world.
Don't
That's
you
me.
think?
Oh, cut the philosophy, Chubbs. Move it.
Wow, Chubbs.
Thanks. I needed that.
Oh, wow. Anytime. Oh.
What's happening?
It's the claws.
The claws?
The claws. We bad. This song's good. We bad. We the claws. I like to have that one's got an eye patch.
We haven't had trouble with them for a long time. I wonder what they want.
I think I can guess.
We bad. We the claws. We
That one's a saber tooth.
We the claws. We bad. We tough. When it comes to fighting, we can't get enough. Better run on to your mom and your dad, 'cause we tough. We bad.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this is exactly what living on the street is like.
Like to keep our territory. If you step across the line, you're had, 'cause we tough. We bad.
That one at the front, the little meatball looking one, he looks like a dog. The one to the right, see? The one to the right of the purple
What
guy.
do you want?
Lard ball.
Lard ball.
They want someone called Lard Ball.
Well, they're all skinny, so I wonder who it could be.
Yeah, that fat, orange-striped wimp. We know he's in there, so we'll make it real simple. You throw Lard Ball out, we leave. If you don't, we level the place. Your choice.
It's tempting. Oh, his family.
We fight.
We fight. Hey, great.
You are weird.
You are weird. That's so fun. Oh my lord. It's literally a cat fight. Literally a cat fight.
Hey, Garfield, watch this. Look, you know Haley's coming?
That's the best part in this whole show. Ah, Shiva. But
Hey, I guess we showed them, huh? They
go,
won't
go
try
home,
that
Lard Ball.
again. Not with this family.
Nardball, go home.
Like, I mean, I can kind of
No,
understand.
please don't ask
But,
me to stay.
yeah, that's kind of
I really
heartless.
have to get going.
Garfield?
I'm sorry I let you down, Mom.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about, Garfield. Not all of us are cut out to be mousers.
I'll say.
Garfield, this is really for the best. You wouldn't survive here. You have a good life, an easy life. We all envy you.
I'll miss you.
I'll always be with you, Garfield. And if you ever need me, I'll be there. Now, go, dear. It's starting to get dark. Garfield, I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Very touching scene. Poor Garfield.
I'm hungry. I could waste away to normal. Nah, I'm too tired to be hungry. I'm too scared to be tired. Maybe if I whistle, I
I
won't
think
be
it
scared.
does it rain. I think. I don't remember. I seem to remember it
Cats
raining.
can't whistle. I guess I'll just lie down here and hope for something big to fall on me. I can see the headline now. Extremely good-looking cat totaled in piano crash.
Piano crash.
I'm gonna miss me.
Look at all the graffiti on the
Now
walls.
I'm lonely. What more could
That's a really
possibly
nice,
go
you know,
wrong?
attention to detail. Like a really nice touch. Told you it
Nice
starts raining.
touch.
Garfield just said nice touch too.
Hey! Hey! John! John!
I like how the only car he sees is John. Good thing he had Odie with him. This is a nice shot. I like this one here, where Garfield looks up and sees him. Look, and he smiles.
You, Garfield?
That's a really nice. This is a really nice scene.
Thank you. That was enough for one day. Lasagna.
See how nice. See how nice that is.
Home, John.
See, that's a very nice cut. Look at this. That's a really nice shot. Like very simple but very nice shot. So you watch this and you appreciate home a little bit more. Where's Odie? Poor Odie.
Yes, Odie, you found me.
I don't know where that mirror came from.
You look bad, Garfield. What a night. Did that really happen? Did I really meet my... Did she really? Nah.
See? He thought it was a dream, but...
Thanks, Mom. For everything.
See? That's very touching. And that's the end of our second feature. So, hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed watching it. Yeah, so if you like what you see, I would suggest checking them out because they are really good cartoons. Very wholesome and everything. So yeah, that's all from me for now, and until next time,